the number 5th meeting in order to basically not be a trustee any longer. I am seeking that in my lawsuit because now you have Township, you have hurt the people of Thornton Township. You guys have came here to have a meeting so that we can conduct the business. We cannot pay your bills. So when you came here and you wanted us to pay your bills, okay, I wait till y'all done. Y'all done. Y'all done. Call the police. Call the police. We don't have a board meeting. Call the police. We don't have a board meeting. Y'all can exit. Y'all can exit. Y'all can exit. Thank you. Y'all can exit. I appreciate it. Because I'm not going to do the disrespect. Y'all members are gone, so please go out. Please exit. So when the police come, y'all can exit because the board has left and we have nothing to do. I'm going to address you when they come. We're going to clear the room, and then I'll address the people that I would like to address. Because we don't have a board meeting. It is over with, guys. Y'all can go home.
Fuck you and your meeting.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta leave this bitch meeting before I smack the shit out of her. I can't even smack the shit
I just want the people that don't want to be a part of this to get out so you can be heard. Because I'm here still to listen to you. As you can see, people not taking their job serious. They keep walking out on y'all, not paying bills. They miss over 8 board meetings. Over 3 months of bills have not been paid. It's bad. But yet they get on live and they go on the news and they lie to the people. I'm just glad people are here to basically view everything that's going on in Thornton Township. I'm just tired of the clickbait. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of information that's being out that's trying to mislead the people. I'm tired of it. So that's why you always see me come down here, do my job, talk to the people. Even though it's not a meeting, I don't have to do this, but I do it because I care. I come and I show up to pay bills. I show up to make sure that the staff have what they need. What are they going to do when the staff have nothing to do now? You have to lay people off. That's what we are, because they left. We don't have no insurance. So now, residents, for the ones that keep hating on y'all, right, keep yelling and not letting people be heard, how you going to get to dialysis? How you going to get to any doctor appointment? How you going to get to the grocery store? How are we going to deliver food to you? These are things that people should ask themselves instead of the drama and the noise. Get rid of the noise and pay attention to the facts that's right in front of your eyes. I don't care who don't like who. At the end of the day, they're not taking care of business. They're playing politics with the people's money, the people's time, and I'm tired of it. And that's why I filed the lawsuit against the Board of Trustees, which is Chris and Carmen. You see, they showed up because they missed 4 meetings, meaning that it counts for it, so people understand how it works. 4 scheduled meetings they missed that was accounted for. The 5th meeting would have been today. So basically they played this game to show up and then just leave. No, that's not acceptable. And when a judge sees this, they're gonna say the same thing. Because by trying to hurt me or hurt whoever on this board, you're hurting the people. The people are the ones that's not benefiting from what it is that we supposed to do, which is basically provide for you, give you the resources that you need. We got people crying to us, calling us every day about food, about paying their rent or their mortgage. People are on assistance. People come up here to GA. They get help with their light, their gas, and their water bills. Guess what we do? We're supposed to pay it. But when we have a board meeting, this is where it get approved at. For over 3 months, it has not been approved. So now what is that person supposed to do? That person now either gonna A, get kicked out, B, the lights go off, the gas go off. It's cold as ever outside. And look, those that care, you still showed up. You're here. That's what matters. We had a lot of important things on this agenda. One was the bills. It's to pay the general fund, general assistance fund, and road and bridge fund. The other was to give you residents a property tax refund. Frank Zuccarelli did it in the past, and we're doing it now. It's the same concept. The difference is we're not picking and choosing who gets the refund. Everybody in Thornton Township gets a property tax refund. 100%. 100%. So why do they keep running from that? That's what you should ask yourself. Why? Why not vote for anything on this agenda that is for the people? And we're giving away $2.2 million because we got it. We got over $4 million surplus in that fund, but yet they do not want to give it to Thornton Township residents. Why? That's what you should be asking yourself instead of this show that they just put on. And not only that, we service over 190,000 residents throughout Thornton Township. That's 17 different cities and villages. And this is the things that they don't tell you when the news put it out and they're using us for clicks and views, but they don't tell you all the facts, the stuff you need to know. Why aren't they advertising the resources here in Thornton Township? Why aren't they telling you, hey, by the way, if you're struggling and you can't pay your light and gas, please go to Thornton Township. They're open from 9 to 4 and they will help pay your bills. They don't advertise that, but they advertise drama like this. And that's what I don't like about the news, and that's why I call them fake news, because they only putting things out for views and clicks. That is it, but not for resources, not to really help build a person. That's what I'm tired of. Then a forensic audit is on here. They voted, meaning Carmen and Chris voted at the previous meeting, which was September 24th, that they was for the forensic audit. Yet, they still have not voted for the company that put in a bid to do the forensic audit here at Thornton Township. We all agree and we all want to move forward, but they will not vote for it. It's been over 3 months it's been on this agenda, and to this day it's still not voted for. Why is that? The next thing we put on here, for all my employees, remember this, I love you, and there's nothing you can ever do about that. I've always put on for you, I always showed you love, always been committed to you guys, and I appreciate your commitment to service. That's number one. But what I love the most about you is throughout this storm, you still stayed with Thornton Township and helped the people throughout Thornton Township. So I appreciate that the most. So thank you, staff. I love you for that. I see y'all in the back. I appreciate it. I understand that now y'all don't know what's going to happen next, but some of y'all do because we've been talking to the attorneys. But now it's just time we have to do what we got to do because they keep putting us in a predicament where we can be sued for different things. Like we don't have insurance. You guys can't move buses and get the seniors. You can't do anything because we don't have insurance. So how do you do your job? So that means that employees have to get laid off, unfortunately. And it's sad, but just see who's doing. We're here. We're here to take care of the business and vote to make sure you stay in place. We're here to do our job. Myself and Trustee Darlene Gray-Evers, we're both here present. Why would they walk out? They had no reason to walk out of this meeting and not have no business on this agenda, especially paying the bills. Because at the end of the day, those vendors that's still feeding our seniors, I love y'all. I'm thankful for y'all because y'all still made a way for the seniors when there was no way. Over 3 months of not getting paid, anybody would quit. So I appreciate you all the caterers and anybody that's still holding on, and we owe them a bag. And when I say a bag, it's like $50,000 to $100,000 we owe these vendors. It's on the agenda for this evening. But yet, what happened again? We did not vote to take care of any business. When are y'all gonna, how can I say this? When are people gonna stop and pause for a minute and look at the overall picture and see who's stopping and gridlocking your government, who's not paying the vendors so that we can produce for you? Because the food pantry don't have food. How is that when we got over $4 million surplus? We have not bought food because they refuse to do their job, sit here and vote on things that's needed for you. You're the ones that's suffering, no matter what the fight is, you suffering. There was no point of coming to a meeting if we weren't having the business. The other issue, IT and senior services definitely need credit cards. Y'all know no one has a credit card here as it relates to take care of everyday operational stuff. We are not able to keep things rolling, and a lot of things have crashed here. A lot of staff knows about it, attorneys knows about it, because we're not able to keep paying that bill each month. So that was the purpose of IT having a card to keep things like y'all computers rolling so that y'all can do the intake for the residents. Budget. Number 5, number 6, that is on here because we have not passed a budget since last year, and this is last year's budget. We're now on the next budget now. That's supposed to be due for March 1. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, again, the neglect of duty for township. They're not showing up to do their job, and you're seeing it firsthand. We had 3 months with no meetings, 3 months of not paying bills, and yet we called this meeting, which is scheduled on the books, which gets to my next question of the holiday schedule. They vote on a calendar for the year. Those meetings are scheduled, you know, to show up every second Tuesday and fourth Tuesday of the month. And then one when it's the holiday season. And yet, we still haven't passed last year's budget, and now we gotta work on this year's budget. So how are we operating? Anybody that has a business or understands business, you operate with a budget. You don't have a budget, and that's where we are. Next, tax levy. Again, remember, deadline was the 31st of December. I begged, I plead, I've asked for people to show up. We called a meeting on the 30th just so people can show up and vote and pass a tax levy. If you don't allocate for taxes, how do you run a township? The townships ran on taxes. And of course we get grants and other things, but the property tax like a city or a village is the same concept. Next on here was the most important thing, which we all needed, wished for, hoped for, the insurance. That's the last three things down here. It was for our property and also for our vehicles. We cannot pick up residents. I cannot stress this enough. Y'all don't get them calls. Y'all don't get them cries. Y'all don't get the sadness in somebody's face because they want to go to the grocery store or they want to go to the doctor. Y'all not getting that, but we are. Staff is. They cannot get from point A to point B. And it's sad because it's the fault of Trustee Carmen, Trustee Gonzalez. Them two individuals keep gridlocking our government, and enough is enough. And back to the lawsuit that I stated, I filed a mandamus just to make them show up to meetings. And look what happened. So we will be in court, and when we go to court, I guarantee you the judge will vote in our favor to make them come and do their job. But until then, I will file another lawsuit. So all you haters, take this back. I will file another lawsuit, and I will be asking for the removal of them two from their seats because they are playing with you guys' emotion. They are playing with your money. They are playing with government. And you should not be mixing politics with government, and they are doing that. It's a fine line, and enough is enough, and the people should be angry about them showing up to a meeting just to adjourn a meeting and then take care of no business. And you're in the building, you're both here, and you both could have voted on bills and the insurance, especially the insurance. Why didn't they vote on the insurance? So now I gotta let people know tomorrow, y'all ain't got no job. Do y'all hear me? Y'all have to listen. Y'all not following. What do you do if you can't go in a building that has no insurance? How do you do your job? While people clapping and commending that behavior, that's sad. That's sad. You don't commend things like that. You need insurance to operate your day-to-day operation. It's supposed to protect everybody. Everybody. Even on here, it's insurance for them. That's how slow they are for public officials. It's insurance on here for them. But no one cares. Everybody just want to see us like fail, on fire, in mess, on the news, all the time. Clickbait. Why? People, wake up. This is the black and brown community. But yet we study just showing we don't care. Care enough to make people do their job. Not clap because you need a soap opera or you need a reality show. Stop. This is real life. People's lives are really being affected. Really being affected. And there's so many older people that's out of order. Their behavior is beyond belief for me. I never seen nothing like that. And I'm younger than them. They won't be talking how I'm talking. But yet they are so disrespectful. It's beyond repair. And when they do things like that, our youth is watching. They mimic what they see. And you are no example of what I would want anybody's kid to look up to. You're not. I don't like that. And I just need people to understand. I am with you, residents. I keep fighting this fight. I need you to know what's going on. I need you to educate yourself on what is true and what is fake. That's why I always say, let me educate you. When I start with that one slogan, people get an attitude for what? It's a lot of times people have educated me and others because you are always learning. You do not know everything. But when someone that knows something tries to tell you, just listen. Open your ears, close your mouth, and listen. You will learn a lot. Especially for me. As much stuff I've been in, I could teach a class on this. So all I'm telling you guys is listen. I'm going to allow my people to speak. I'm going to allow, and no, the haters, you can't speak. I'm not here for you. I'm here strictly for the residents that wants to talk. Because it's not no board meeting. It's not. So I keep telling y'all can go out. They're going to go. Get out. So play that. So all I'm saying to you is anybody that wants to speak about government, wants to speak about real issue, real problems, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing but that. So keep all the drama. Go ahead, KP.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. To the residents that's in attendance and to the news outlets, I think it's important to realize that in the state of Illinois, when you have a 5-member board, you have to have 3 affirmative votes to pass anything. There's no reason for those trustees to leave this meeting. If it was something they didn't want to vote on, they could have simply said no, and they could have went to the next item. For them to walk out knowing that the insurance is on the agenda and that everybody's jobs are at stake, and to play with the seniors' lives. We have people that depend on the township for getting to their doctors, for their chemo, for their dialysis, for just their regular checkups, for their rides to the stores to get groceries. Unfortunately, to see people cheering is disheartening, because I don't know if people understand what's really going on, or they think it's really a game. People are about to lose their jobs. People's pensions are about to be affected. This is no joke at all. So when you talk about them leaving a meeting where if simply one of them voted no, nothing would pass, they could have ran through the agenda and voted no on everything and got down to insurance and voted yes to save the township. So my question is, what are they running from? Every time that forensic audit is on the agenda, they haven't been back to a meeting since then until tonight. Now, that forensic audit could have been stopped by Tiffany voting no when they took the vote. It would not have had 3 yeses. It was her vote that passed it. So, obviously she didn't care about having a forensic audit, but what are they running from? Why wouldn't they give the taxpayers their money back? Our workers have been through a lot. They withstood the storms. Why wouldn't you want to give them bonuses? The last administration was giving people $20,000 bonuses, $17,000 bonuses, $15,000, $10,000. They were giving out a lot of bonuses. And all the news know that I'll give them the documentation. But I know every time I give them the documentation, they don't report on it. I think it's sad, and I believe the courts are going to do something about it. And this isn't about liking Tiffany or hating Tiffany or being on the fence. This is about handling business. And that's their fiduciary responsibility as trustees to come here and vote on things to keep this township going. It's a sad day. I thought today, at least the insurance would have got paid so that everybody could be at work. People, you all don't get the calls. You don't get the calls of seniors crying because they don't have food. You don't get the calls because one of the aldermen in Harvey has to take, Alderman Key, has to take his 100-year-old neighbor to dialysis 3 times a week because now he can't get that ride. They're not playing with Tiffany, they playing with the residents' lives. These are lives. This is real life. This ain't soap opera. This ain't a click and like box. This society has gotten so caught up into likes and clicks and views. And y'all don't even see the devastation that's taking place in Thornton Township right now. And it's by their hands. There's no excuse for any elected official to miss 8 meetings in a row.
Andrew Holmes.
Andrew Holmes is in Dalton. But you're a distractor. You're beneath me. That's what I've realized now. You're beneath me. You're here to be a distractor. So let me give you your 2 seconds of fame. And you can go back to the northwest side. And you can go back to the northwest side.
Or I can stay.
Yeah, you can stay. But that's what they get paid to do. They get paid to talk junk anytime. I work.
Yeah, okay.
They get paid to talk junk anytime someone's come up here with a different narrative. And it's not even a different narrative. It's facts. So believe your facts over fiction. And if you all didn't see this for what it was tonight, I don't care if you hate Tiffany. Y'all saw what happened today. And we don't have insurance, and people may lose their jobs tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, anyone else? Go ahead.
I got something to say.
Oh, Lord, you ain't got the golf club, do you?
I had to come. It's some civil rights.
Wait, let them go first. Go right after them.
I will let him go first. By all means.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. This functionality serves the purpose of no one. And that's what I see here, is a lot of dysfunction. And my heart, it is really, it hurts my heart. But this is the purpose why I'm here with my mother. I just bought a home in Lansing. It's just been a year, December 8th, 2023. Since I've purchased my home, the property taxes have skyrocketed enormously.
Yes.
Yeah, the property taxes skyrocketed. Just on my block alone, I've seen 5 for sale signs. I've seen this before. It's devastating to the community, it's devastating to the neighbors. What this does is, you're gonna start seeing a blight. Neighborhood blights. What you see in Harvey, Riverdale, is coming to Lansing. It's coming to a block near you. If we continue the dysfunctionality, we won't have any communities, because no one will be in their homes to afford the homes. So, Ms. Henry, I would like for you to educate me and my mother. How can we have retail stores, Walmart, Chick-fil-A, big box stores coming to our community and our property taxes still skyrocket?
So how that works is, I did a segment on property tax bill, and I broke it down to tell you who increases your property taxes. Because everybody blames the township, right? We have a percentage of 5 cents per every dollar. So if you spent $23 or you spent $100 with Thornton Township, meaning that portion of your property taxes, we was refunding it back to you. So whatever you put into Thornton Township, we gave back. If people didn't put nothing into it, then you get nothing as it relates to the refund program. That's why I say 100% of your money. But the people that really raise your property tax is your village. So you have to pull their ordinance, because they basically approve a tax levy ordinance, and in that ordinance they can go up to 4.99%. That's by law, without even telling the public. If they go above that, they have to tell the public. And 4.99% might not be what you need for your city, and that's how your property taxes get raised. So you want to put a FOIA in to Lansing, and the clerk will basically respond. I don't know if that's the FOIA officer over there, but they will respond to you. They got 5 days, and then they will basically give you that ordinance, and they tell you who voted for it, who said yes, who said no, and who wasn't there to take the vote. And that's how you'll know how the property tax went up, by how much.
Freedom of Information Act, right?
Yep, you got it.
Okay, thank you for the
All
time.
right, you're welcome.
Let them know that he also need to put that in with his school boards, his park district, and each separate entity can go up on your taxes up to 4.99%.
Correct.
Without putting it on the ballot.
It's on your tax bill. So if you in school district 162, you want to do a FOIA under that. Your park board, your library board, everybody takes a portion of your property taxes. But the bulk of it comes normally from your city or your village. And then the other portions is small, but it comes from all those other entities. Yep. All right, go ahead.
How's everybody doing today?
Great.
So residents, are y'all sick of the political games they playing with us?
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of the political games y'all playing with me. I'm sick of politicians pulling me in court because they don't like what I have to say, but you starting shit with me. I'm sick of that. You can't do that. Okay? So, God is good, because I'm going to win mine in court. So your school board person, Almeda Vassar Moody, she a civil rights violator. Don't want nobody to speak. Tammy Brown, civil rights violator. Don't want nobody to speak. Brittany Norwood was right with her. Tiffany, you locked us out. We still locked out in Dalton. Let us in. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna make sure we get in. Because I'm tired of going to court anyway, but while I'm in there, I'm gonna get a federal TRO, because you're gonna open that damn door for us. Plain and simple. Stephanie Wiedemann, not voting for you. All of this tactic to make sure that they sit the trustee they want in, let it be a ballot vote. Why should children miss Christmas in a program that's been going on over 10 years? Why should people miss food baskets in a program that's been going on over 10 years? Thornton Township provides services only. When the doors are closed and you can't get service, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. Because this is service only. You wanted your trustees to come to a meeting for the insurance. Then you did not come to a meeting. Now they walk out. Just like the trustees in Dalton walk out. No one should be able to walk out of their elected position during a meeting, not for nothing. Stop tolerating it, stop taking sides. They did like this. Nobody asked their ass. They did like this and got signatures for this seat. Carmen was appointed. One can only be so blessed, right? But she gonna walk out. She can't be here. She's scared. I got the order of protection right here. Who won? The order of protection she has against Keith Price. Doesn't say he cannot be here. I got everybody's order of protection. Everybody's order of protection. I got Tiffany's on Mr. Roberts. I got Jedediah Brown's. I got Staples. I got Lacey. I got mine. I got everybody's orders right here. Right here, and I paid for it. You thought it was sealed. It ain't sealed. Gonzalez and Carlisle, Keith Price. Who wanna look at it?
Take it.
Who wanna look at it? Right? Tiffany Hilliard, Paul Roberts. Who wanna look at it? Nobody wanna look at it. These are civil right violations, some of them. I don't go to restaurants and go peeking in at people do the goddamn window. Okay? I just don't. Right? And Miss Alicia, I can read lips. So that's you too. Okay? I can read lips. Okay? I'll be a full helmet head. See that? See how you have your opinion and I have mine? Not going back and forth with you though. Okay? Because y'all start stuff and then y'all say, oh, police, black women up in here say, hey, police, she got a gun. How many times y'all gonna do that shit? Right? And you think it's fun to say somebody got a gun and they don't. But then you'll have your same black ass out there talking about Black Lives Matter.
They do.
I know.
They gonna always matter.
I know. But when they make bad wigs and lashes matter, motherfucker, then your life will matter. Since mine does not. You see how we all have an opinion.
All right, wrap it up, Trina, wrap it up.
I will wrap it up.
Watch that box.
Because there won't be no more violations with me. And everyone who has violated me, like I promised you, I will see that ass in federal court. And you cannot have nothing. I'll sue your ass for your burial plot. I don't give a damn. It don't matter how old you are, you violated my rights. And you can think you can stand back, oh, I don't got anything, you better not have made pre-arrangements, because that's property, I'm gonna take that shit too. Now, y'all have a good day.
All right,
Because I'm not
guys,
taking no
that
more shit.
concludes basically what we came here to do, unfortunately. So basically, no business was conducted, so when you see us on the news, you understand why, because you was in the building to witness it yourself. So when people put out false lies, fake news, you know the truth, hopefully you set everybody straight. I will be sending something out to all the residents of Thornton Township, because pretty much the township will be closed. There will be no services. Now we have to literally go talk about our employees' job, unfortunately, because they have nothing to do, because they cannot go inside our buildings because we don't have insurance. They cannot come pick you up because we don't have insurance for our buses, which we was here tonight to take care of this. As it relates to meetings, I have attended every single board meeting that I'm scheduled to attend. Any special meeting, people call, but they should call people to make sure they are available to show up to a special board meeting. But as it relates to regular board meeting, I'm at every meeting. I never miss 8 meetings, guarantee you that, let alone one. So if I miss one, hey, probably was a special meeting. Any meeting that I am scheduled for, I am here and present. And guess what? I always do this for you. I normally just still talk to you after no quorum is formed, just to educate the public on what we've been up to for the month, and if anybody have any questions for us. We do not run from the public. We sit here and we address questions, concerns, and we talk about what each person has done in their department. Township talk we normally have, but guess what? They have not been able to work because of lack of insurance. That was for 1 week. So now we will have to make the tough decisions. I keep repeating because I wanted to sink in. Y'all not understanding. People's jobs are at stake and pretty much is no longer because of the lack of insurance that we could have handled today and we could have saved everybody. I've tried and tried 8 times to be exact. And now what's this? I'm on the 9th, 10th time now to save the township. But if people don't want to meet you in the middle, you can't do nothing with it. It's almost like you had disagreement with someone, but you both got to meet in the middle to have an understanding, but agree to disagree and move forward. I thank y'all for coming out. Please be safe. I know it's super duper cold out there, but news, make sure you post what you saw, which is trustees neglecting their duties here at Thornton Township, walking out when we had vital things on the agenda to take care of, such as the insurance, and also to pay all the bills for our vendors. To my seniors, for your food, I know that you was getting those meals 3 times a week, and it was $1.50. $1.50 is all cost the residents of Thornton Township, $1.50 per meal. And they got up to, is it 8? I don't want to misquote Tamika or Marcia back there. Well, how many meals they got up to?
Per day?
Yeah.
They can get 4 to 6.
So they got 4 to 6 meals at $1.50, and it was what is it? Wednesday, Thursday? Is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's a program that is now gone because they didn't pay the vendor. Remember, I just told y'all we owed them almost $100,000 each one, not just one, each one. So that's something else that you have to take into consideration. Are people clapping for the nonsense? You're hurting the people. No matter who you think you're hurting, the people not gonna eat now. Also at the food pantry, we give out those boxes. Guess what? We have not purchased any food. And again, we have over $4 million surplus. I can't keep stressing that. $4 million surplus, and you're not buying food to feed the people who desperately need it. As KP just stated, people call us crying for food. Y'all don't know how hard it is until it's you. It's funny right now until you're in their seat of the people that truly needs that product. I went to the grocery store and bought residents food. Grocery store. That's how bad it is, because I never turn my back on somebody that's hungry, that need product, because we didn't have it. Y'all have to work this out. You cannot keep leading with hate. I always say lead with love, because at the end of the day, what I always say, me today, you tomorrow. It can happen just like that. While we laughing at someone else's pain, it can be you. And think God can take everything from you, and now you're in the line because you need food. So stop treating people like that, or you lost your job and now you're in that same line getting help with your mortgage, your gas, your light, your rent. Stop treating people that way, because what they did is unacceptable. I cannot accept that. That is beyond belief. Y'all should not want that for anybody, because I guarantee y'all, some of the people we're helping is your moms, your dads, your uncles, your grandma, your loved ones. I guarantee it. So all I'm saying to you is, you have to lead the right way, positive, and not focus on negative, and not allow politics inside of government. Our job is to show up and do our job. That's it. Everything else is obsolete. Because our jobs, why we get elected, is to do the service. If we're not doing the service, why are we here? You got Chris that want to run for re-election. He needs to go. There's one individual that should not be on this board. He missed over 10 meetings. There's no way you should re-elect anybody that treats you like this. If they treat you like this now, imagine what they're going to do later. Imagine the puppet masters that's controlling them. I've always told y'all, Napoleon, Thaddeus, Jones. Them are the puppet masters controlling this playbook you see before us. I said it, said it, said. But you have to wake up and see it for yourself. And do something about it. Don't talk about it, because we good for always got an opinion or something, but y'all don't go out and vote. The caucus, that voter suppression, that dictatorship they did, come on guys, it's all a ploy. That's it. Our job, just so you understand, when you're supposed to pick a new trustee, while y'all talking about the 21st, you're supposed to put it before the board and vote on it. You're supposed to vote to accept his resignation. Why have we not accepted his resignation? Why? Every single time we put it on the agenda, y'all don't show up to the board meeting to vote to say, hey, okay, we accept your resignation, Jerry Jones. We have not done that. But yet y'all putting these fake meetings up, 21st, y'all doing this, doing that what y'all think. Stop. It don't work like that. That is not the law. The law states that we, this body, is supposed to accept the resignation of Jerry Jones. And all these games playing right here, we got to make the people right first. All the other stuff, I could care less about. Take care of the people. That's what matters to me. People, service. No, because I'm done after this. Service, people, commitment. That's it. I don't want nothing else but that. So I thank y'all for coming out. I thank y'all for listening. I hope it went in your mind. I hope you understand what's going on. And I hope that you guys saw it for what it is and you're going to share with other people. I hope you do. So I thank you so much. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.